Kila, what you have to say?
Hey, what up? We are at Cozy Bay. Day one shoots for Skirt and Soul. It's an album. It's actually finally real. It's actually happening. I had to learn how to swim for this shit, bro. That's crazy.
Can you swim though?
Can I? We'll figure it out today.
A slower start mostly means a more stable foundation and a longer lasting relationship, career, whatever. It's the best, like coming out of a friendship into relationship. Without, at the beginning, you don't even know that you love each other in that way. Same with careers.
Same with you guys. Same with you.
Yeah, exactly.
With
We
you
didn't
two.
know we were gonna be friends. Yeah.
And how that friendship became the foundation for all this work. Because I don't think the work would be as strong if the friendship wasn't as strong.
I reached out to this guy. He was a soccer pro, you know that?
For who?
He played for St. Pauli.
St. Pauli, yeah.
Yeah. I saw that they're opening up something in Cape Town and that he's hosting music also, events. And then I just reached out and said, hey, can I perform? He said, yeah, sure, come by. And then I did, and then I saw Kila there standing in the corner with his ranger outfit. Yeah, this beige khaki vibe outfit. I think I just went up to you and introduced myself. It looked like you worked there anyway, like also. So.
Yeah, I was working there, that's why.
And then...
but I just always looked good. I was the best dressed barman slash barista, like there for show. You were performing that night and I was watching you.
And then I performed another time and he was working again, but then he came on after me and did his thing. Then I checked out his music.
We talked about reality of our industry, how it's kinda weak, and how niggas gotta eat. I still got my 9 to 5.
I was still searching for someone to do Not to Blame with. And then I asked him, then I sent him the beat of Not to Blame and asked him if he wants to collaborate on this.
Right. Are we rolling? Okay, we can go. I'm so, and I'm so like, and I'm so lucky.
And then you didn't really like the beat at all. That's when you told me later.
The BPM was just like so weird, and like the I didn't understand what this is, because also I was very stuck on being an R&B artist, you know. I think it was my first time exploring. I was like, okay, let me give it a try. Also, I want to impress this guy in the studio as well, because it's my first time being with him in the studio. I want to show him, yo, bro, I can actually really sing. And then he started putting words together, live in the hills, and then we started talking about like where we come from.
Bubbly in my fridge.
I don't really have bubbly in my fridge. Oh no, oh no,
He came up with the I don't really have bubbly in my fridge because I genuinely never have bubbly in my fridge. Like it's not the normal thing. Water flowing in the ocean.
Oh, that was
I like
crazy
that
how
line a
you
lot.
got the beat part, because I had
Yeah.
no idea how you can flow into the beat part. That was pretty genius.
And then that's when I started understanding when the beat was broken down, that's when I started understanding, okay, cool. Now I can actually fully be myself in when the beat comes down. And then when I go back to the climax of Yale, yale,
And I told him we need something
like a
tribal.
chant.
You guys come closer together when you do that.
He was
Yeah.
like, how about yale? And I'm perfect.
During the dropping process, I was like, yo, the song was actually fire.
But I was only there for 5 weeks. And then the next time I came for 2 months, and he said, actually, we're having a studio session tomorrow at Twickenham.
I mess around with it.
When Cellz came in, we started naturally having a studio camp every single day, 6-7 days, back to back.
Sometimes we like freak out and like get nervous about still being broke.
I look at life as like, I need to be sustainable all the time, but it's so difficult to be sustainable all the time in my country. It's not supported by the government. It's supported by you and your parents. Our parents don't come from that. They come from apartheid. They come from just fighting all the time. They fought for us so that we don't have to fight. Now, we don't have to fight, yeah, but nobody taught us how to be developed because our parents are always fighting. We are dealing with what we have and working with what we have.
Diamonds on my bathroom floor. Clouds are falling on my ceiling. Shower seat like waterfall. Washing out my demons, fogging up my crystal ball. Finally found what I've been seeking. Walking on my tippy toes.
I feel like myself and Cellz, I feel like we're generational breakers because we're breaking the narrative of you're South African, you should make South African music. You're German, you should make German music. I feel like with Cellz and I, we don't talk about our countries that much. We actually just talk about life and how life is. I feel like we've naturally created like a universal language of talking to each other. I've learned from Cellz, because he's German, how to have a very, very still and strong heart. From my perspective, what he has learned from me is that always be compassionate and always know that everybody has a story. It's never
I meditated on that so much.
Yeah, it's never it's never what it is. There's always something behind everybody's story.
It's up to the name. That's it.
Now, how'd you get the name? How'd you get the name?
He used to kill the G's.
No, so my full name is Tande Kila. My short name is Kila. So, Kila, a lot of people call me Kila. And the G just stands for like,
Goat.
gentleman. Nah, God. I'm a gentleman. Very nice guy.
And then Cozy, like how Cozy came together, how naturally that came together. And then we made an album film out of that.
And it happened naturally. Nothing was forced, Cellz and I became friends over a period of months because of the music video and all the calls. And with you, I think that they are Cozy Bay and our conversation and everything.
The Cozy Bay time was when I was like, okay, this is Raoul. The way that we just connected at a beach with our film starting at the beach. The things that also Raoul saw at the beach. A crazy quick summary story how there was someone dying at the beach at some point, and then there was someone getting married at some point on the beach, and there were other activities that were happening that was just so, you know, bittersweet but so crazy at the same time that it just made sense for us to start our video there.
So this pacing, Jacques, is perfect. The movement is perfect. Because we could even use this shot. Do you know what I mean? It's a good enough shot to lose. So let's do it again. My only feedback is that when we're coming back, that Kila is dead center.
Okay.
Yeah, as opposed to.
I want to see where it was now.
Okay, because
I think it was just
Footprints,
sliding.
we're not seeing it. Yeah, we're not seeing it.
I got cut before.
What do you mean?
yeah,
No, we don't see the footprints on the ground at all because we're. Oh! Do you want to help me?
That's going to be a mission because we go around in any way.
I know. So maybe it's a matter of not showing his whole body. Okay. Maybe I cut.
Yeah.
And we keep it. Oh, well, but let's try anyway. Let's just. I'd rather. Otherwise. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying. When I'm with you guys make me want to be a better artist. And when I go to you guys' shows and I see you on the stage, I'm like, how am I fucking friends with these people? No. What the f? It's all inspiring watching you, and it's really like I'm watching my favorite musicians in the world, but I also get to be friends with them, so there's that. I'm very privileged.
Guest lists and shit, like you.
Shit, yeah. By the way, Nita and I, if we can have guest list for Athletic Club.
You guys are in. You guys are in
Okay,
already.
cool. We're coming together.
Take a look around. What's not to love? I'll ask for seconds when I'm good. I'm gonna get alright. Please don't touch my body. I'm wrapping you around my finger like a string of smoke.
I spent the majority of my career building it in South Korea, where I worked in the industry in Seoul, and I produced a range of projects over there before returning to South Africa. Working with Cellz and Kila on The Voice in My Head, I felt like the reward was in the meeting of the artist. I'd heard Love Is That Space. I kept listening to that over and
Now that you're gone, I didn't call. Needed some space between you and me. Don't know how come everything went wrong. Creating that space between you and me. Wherever we roam, we are not alone. Love is that space between you and me.
I said, oh, this is one of my favorite songs now. At the time, I was just brought on to direct. It was a German artist. I had no idea that it's Kila G, that it's the High Rollers, that it's the
German guy who's so fucking stubborn.
and
Hey?
so handsome, so beautiful, such a gorgeous looking. My mom, she says it again in that scene in Spirit and Soul, when Cellz goes up and he's in the tent and he's looking up like this.
And wait for more.
Yeah, the old women
that-
love this guy, bro.
Make that your profile pic.
We're gonna have to find security for Cellz.
Then yeah, I can start going down towards him.
Yeah, that's nice. See, when you come into the room and it reveals that background, and then we come in and we grab him in a wide, and then we go into his face, and then we go as close as we can, and then Cellz, now you can get up. Let's move back. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna get this right.
Yeah, we're gonna get this right.
Yeah. Okay. And now start singing.
Every time I run, she would follow me. I
Whoa.
didn't dare to choose her like my family. Every time I lied, she was onto me. She knew about my weakness like my enemies.
I told myself I'm not going to leave Cape Town without a music video for The Voice in My Head. And I was really wanting to do a live music video. Since I knew I'm going to do the Voice in My Head tour in 2026, I thought we can make the live music video a tour rehearsal. So we shot it in a skyscraper, and on the day we didn't manage to get the clip-on microphones because we didn't want to do a handheld thing. It actually happens sometimes that we would rehearse without amplifying our voices. It's just like acoustic vibes, soft piano, guitar, bass, and the drums in a small room. And I wanted that feeling to be in the video. So I said, hey, let's just do the recording, record all the instruments, we sing into the room, and later we go into studio and overdub it.
Every time I run, she would follow me. I didn't dare to choose it like my family.
I realized, but then it's not gonna be live anymore, then it's gonna be staged. I've seen so many live music videos where you're not sure, is it actually live or is the video taken and then they went into studio later to record the vocals. We had the camera microphone and the room mics for the drums, which picked up our voices. So I spoke to my engineers and asked them, is it possible to amplify our voices from the room microphones on the camera microphone? Obviously, it's not crisp studio mic'd up vocal sounds, but you really hear the room and you can feel like you're in the room. And I said, actually, that's perfect.
Every time I run, she would follow me. I didn't dare to choose her like my family. Every time I lied, she was onto me. She knew about my weakness like my enemies. Every time I run, she would follow me. I didn't dare to choose her like my family. Every time I lied, she was onto me. She knew about my weakness like my enemies. She's my judge and my referee.
This is just how we would rehearse it. It's the most authentic and raw version one can get out of how we prepared for the tour. Then we developed the relationship in the post-production of the video. Raoul and me spoke over the phone. I was back in Germany. I was absolutely astonished by the work you've done and how we work together.
The voices.
Best friend actually. He's really shown me how to become an entertainer and I'm so grateful for that, and yeah, you'll be witness to his magic right now. We're gonna perform a song which is unreleased. We're working on a collaborative album. It's called Spirit and Soul, and that's the lead single. It's called Waterfalls.
Everybody's hiding over there. Can you guys come a little bit closer? Come to the front. We don't bite. We actually love you. So everybody on that side, come a little bit closer. You guys come a little bit closer, please. We want to feel together. We want to be with you, yeah? Come on. Yeah. We're not starting until you guys come close to us. We want to feel your energy.
And so I knew that the next thing when I'm back, Kila and I were writing an album, Spirit and Soul, over the past 2-3 years, song for song, stave for stave in South Africa. And I knew we needed to shoot something for that. And I asked you to do Spirit and Soul with us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see green. I see my feelings. Yeah. My feelings are deeper than my mind, yeah. I write, I say, please, guide me, please.
When we worked on that first project together, we really bonded, and it was very special, and it was very real, and I knew that it was the beginning of something, and this is the next thing that we're doing.
Welcome to my crib. Come inside.
It's actually my crib, he was lying. Welcome to my crib. You know what I wrote in my journal today?
What?
There's blessings lined up for you. I can feel that. If you get to your middle and you're caring for yourself and for the universe, you'll get a response that shall surprise you. The nature of a surprise says you can't be expecting or waiting for it. Shift your focus to laying the foundation.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another exciting day on set. We're shooting on location. We are somewhere in the middle of Cape Town. Marcel, Kila G, the High Rollers, String Theory, Stagnot.
Okay, you guys are in rehearsal mode.
Yeah, bros. Yeah.
Check.
And you got what you asked
But I
for.
was not prepared.
Are you in makeup now and styling someone? Everybody, we good to go? Set is ready. Shoot time. Let's go, day 2, yeah.
Diamonds on my bathroom floor. Clouds are falling on my ceiling. Showers feel like waterfalls. Washing on my demon soul. Fogging up my crystal ball. Finally found what I've been seeking. Walking on my tippy toes. Baby, put the candles on.
I think my most memorable line of journaling was when I was in Hot Bay with Cellz. I told myself that it's okay to be scared, because if you're scared, it means that you care. But also, don't be too scared, because you're not allowing God to do the work.
People who guide me. Mama and my dad taught me how to find me. They gave birth to an angel like myself.
Living in very dark times, and I think that he was really trapped and he didn't really know where to turn to. So he took his own life. He was the best of us. He was incredibly intelligent, incredibly bright, incredibly gifted. He loved wormholes and black holes. He was a chess champion. He was just every kind of brilliant, and I watched him grow up. And when I came back to the music video, it was after the funeral. And it just naturally became a concept that would be a candlelight vigil for Zach, in my mind. But more so than that, we're lighting little flickers of hope for all of us that have lost somebody, not necessarily only to suicide, but also I think to everybody who's just having a hard time, because we're living in a very, very dark time at the moment. It really is a dark time we are living in, no matter how many people try to spin it any other way. And the idea is, you know, we're lighting little flickers of hope, and that hope, that little flicker can pierce the darkness with a little bit of light.
And it looks quite neat, the lines and everything. It just looks really nice.
Oh, his face is out of focus now.
And so when he starts singing, what I would pan and I would push in on him, and when do you think it's time to walk forward in your head?
And wait for more.
So when it's
On sing with the mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Kila's timing is just right.
Yeah.
I will travel through the ocean to shore. I'll leave my footprint on the ground and wait for more. Sing with the mother until I dive back into a sea of others.
When you get over there, it's very good that you end your verse over there, because then we can actually do a neat pan over to Cellz, is what I'm saying.
Cool.
So, Kila?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
here.
That was very good timing because once you reach there, it's no longer like we can actually knock two birds with one stone here. Yeah. So do you think you can remember that pacing? So you end up over there, and then we pan. Yeah, and then at the end of his verse, you just do a straight pan to Cellz.
Yeah, instead of Cellz, he walked like around.
Yeah.
Just come out straight like.
Should he come out straight?
Yeah.
Cellz, so it's better if you just come out straight. So what we can do is we're on Kila, we're gonna pan to you, and then we just follow with you just as we're doing with Kila, and then you lead us to the final spot.
Yeah.
Yo, that was so cool. Guys, can you give us all a line of applause?
That is us being real about who we are, where we come from. That type of impact, because Raoul, I don't know if you know, but I believe in impact more than I believe in us being stars. I believe in us having impact in people's lives. What we did for those people there, we don't even take time to actually realize what it meant for everyone that was there in that circle, bro. Those people holding candles, they are not just thinking about the video, they're thinking about their things. People that died in their lives.
If you brought your own candles, you can also use them if they're similar.
The fact that you guys curated that, it's like a memory of like saying, oh my goodness, I am remembering my father when he was alive. And I feel like I'm contributing to this in remembrance of him. I'm remembering my grandma. You guys created something so fucking insanely powerful that day at Cafe Ganesh, guys. When we were shooting, our brains were working, but everybody else, their hearts were just like, the reason why they cooperated because they needed it too. That is us being organic. That is us having impact in people's lives. So I want us to always think there, no matter whether we get funding or not, we just need to keep making sure we make impact, because impact is what's going to bring us longevity. Even when we're gone one day, there's going to be kids and people that are going to be like, I want to use this as inspiration for what I need to do.
I'm praying for hope, I'm praying for confidence within ourselves, I'm praying for each and every single bad feeling that we have, Lord God, to go away. In Jesus' name I pray. And we say, Amen.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming. I'm a bit producer mode.
When Cellz and I wrote the album film together, we wrote it during a time where we were just trying to be in studio all the time, trying to make music together all the time with other people. And the reason why we're calling it an album film, it brings us like to a level of being more visual about albums instead of like us like just releasing the tracks and making albums feel alive again, because albums right now are sort of dying out. Not a lot of people listen to albums, but they listen to singles. But I think this is going to bring everybody to one album and listen to more songs in one project than just like one single. As just an artist, for me, I feel very, very happy to be part of something like this and working with these amazing, handsome men who are very in touch with their feelings, but also at the same time, we also understand professionalism as well. And yeah, exactly.
The music is so beautiful. You're lucky, if you get to work with such music in your life. And the fact that you guys trusted me with your music meant a hell of a lot to me. I felt an awful amount of responsibility to make something that did the whole thing justice. I didn't want there to be necessarily a standout section. I wanted it to be something that had a narrative of sorts, something that had some kind of feeling that was threading it all the way across. And I've said this about your music before, Cellz and Kila, is that when I listen to you guys, I feel nourished. I feel very healed. I feel calm. I'm done with shorty, get your ass on the floor, shake it around. It's just like, I've seen that, I've heard that. I'm bored of that stuff.
How can we blame anyone when it's only love? Anyone today?
You guys have, I think, pioneered something very, very new. And I think it's because you come from very different cultural backgrounds. But Cellz, you are also, 50% of you is African. The synergy that you guys create, it brought so many other artists into your orbit who wanted to be there and who now appear in the music video. I mean, the music video really is a testimony to all those relationships and all those decisions made over the last couple of years.
Shout outs to the team.
Just everybody who came on. I really just want to talk about Jacques. We worked together for the first time on The Voice in My Head, and then we worked together on this. It had been almost a year since we'd worked together, but almost felt like just, you know, picking up where we left off in an old friendship.
And then we meet each other and we're like, yo!
Wait, go back.
And then oh, you're actually filming me?
Yeah, I was already filming, yeah.
There's something in my teeth, by the way. You should let me know about these things. Huh? Take that. Take that, huh? How are you feeling now, huh? Yeah, take that.
This is what
Take that.
This is the idea.
Take that.
And some of the shots he's captured in this are really like awe-inspiring. I've got a favorite shot in Deer Park where we're just tracking basically, and it's very, very simple. You've got a camera on a gimbal and we're just moving left to right. But the way you and Crown move through the forest, those two little dots.
That's cool.
You guys perform so well. I don't have any bad memories. And the things that did happen, the low points on set, we creatively turned them on their head.
Positions.
I'm part of the whole production. I'm part of this music video. Let me tell you, we're gonna be doing this thing.
For example, with group therapy, I wanted to do that whole thing in one take. What an idiot I am. And just thank God it didn't pan out that way.
Like that. This is kind of like the movement of the song. We're just going in a circle the entire time. Yeah.
Where do I stop?
Huh?
Where do I stop?
When do you?
Stop. When
So basically,
the way we ended up doing it, just the simplest, medium close-ups on the side profiles, and then a point of view shot from Nita's perspective, the spiraling around ISO, and then the group hug at the end. We carved it out into small digestible chunks that we were able to complete before the light went down. And that for me was really amazing because we had less than an hour. It really is, I think it's the strongest segment, but it ended up like that in so many ways, just based on where our minds were at when we were doing those last takes of group therapy. We were all a bit on edge over there.
Who's playing the song?
what? Najma. I mean, I'm playing it, but I'm waiting for. Are we ready?
Yep, ready?
Okay, rolling. Okay, music's playing.
Yeah, we still need to act as if we have a good time, guys.
We still have a good time. Here's up to this ability.
Oh, yeah. I need that. Hey!
And then you say, at the camera,
Life is just a dream away.
lead us in.
Fear the faith and fairy tale.
That's cool.
Regret the things I never say. Did I lose my shine? Letting go to wish you well. Learning how to love again. Remember when the heavens fell. I get lost in time.
Some crazy fourth wall
We'll get
shit.
this right. Fourth wall in.
It's the whole choir, behind me.
Yeah. And sounds.
I got so irritated in the process of that shot. I think the reason why I said, like, guys, how about we do a hug at the end? It was because I genuinely needed a hug. I think we all needed a hug at the end, and it made sense of why that hug was so present. Even Stephen Crown, when we were hugging each other in the shot while you guys were shooting, he said to us, like, guys, did you feel that? And he said, I felt something, and I felt something so good. I don't know what it is, And I was like, it's exactly what we all needed. Nita needed it. ISO needed it. I needed it. Cellz needed it, because I think we shot the hug part twice. That was the one thing that we only shot twice. Every other thing we shot like a million times. And that ending, I feel like for me was best, because afterwards we were able to capture everybody's feeling of like relief, like, and I think that is the essence of the album film. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs a feeling of like, yeah, I've let out this pain, I've let out this feeling, and like I've been stuck between spirit and soul. I've been stuck between my heart and my mind. My personal highlight was the hug. Yo, I needed a hug so much. It's just an appreciation, man. An appreciation of what we've done. We all hug each other at the end, and when Najma comes in and we all hug her, you can feel the love of everybody. It's like, yo, we did it, guys. We did it together.
we're trying to understand what our spirit and our soul is and where they come from and where they might go. I just realized also we recorded so much outdoors. Everything came together at the beach. We were always surrounded by nature.
That's fun.
That speaks to you.
What are you looking for?
Living you didn't kill my father, you are my dad, right?
Look. Come here,
Yeah?
son.
I am your father.
But I won't be dressed like
Are you guys off now?
No, I'm not off. I'm not off. I just wanted to say you guys are doing an amazing job.
Thanks, man.
Nobody gets to remind like the directors and the people that are working.
Thanks,
you guys
man.
are doing an amazing job. Thank you for making me feel comfortable. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Let's keep going. We're gonna keep the vibes up all the time. Let's keep going. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. You're getting yourself cold.
I think that's because our spirit and our souls feel most comfortable when we are close to nature. Nature is, on the one hand side, obviously very perfect, but it's also very chaotic. You can't control it. Through the course of writing this album, I really tried to make space for imperfections, for chaos, because we live in a robotic, digitalized world which is overstimulating and very performance-driven. The best way to do this was to let go a bit and give space for healing in nature, where you don't plan every single step and you just accept how the weather is today, or how the tide is, or how the birds are chirping or not chirping.
Thanks, Cellz, for your patience. Okay, I'm gonna hit play. Hold on. Okay, hit play, please.
A pretty simple plan. Can you tell? Can you tell?
Okay, go. Action.
My soul will travel through the ocean to shore. I'll leave my footprint on the ground and wait for more. Sing with the mother until I dive back into a sea of other.
So we think it's the best work we've done so far, visually and maybe sonically. Lucky enough, we got funding by the German government, Initiative Musik, which helped us to shoot this music film consisting of 4 songs, where we try to be very innovative and disruptive with how we transition and what kind of elements the songs have, the videos have. We're going from like a storytelling movie with a live performance intercut with live sound. Then we're going into a live performance, and then we're going into a behind the scenes to bring everybody to set and make you see how the day played out. And then we're going into like a group therapy session. So we tried to do something very new here.
The music's beautiful. I think the film is an experience that you haven't necessarily had. I'm just excited for people to see it. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that you guys exist. I'm grateful that I'm allowed to exist in your orbit. We got 5 minutes left. I think we have a good video.
Lazy Stacks, baby, what you talking about all day? Lazy Stacks and David. Influx as a whole, thank you so much for being partnered with us and dressing us and making us look so gorgeous. I want to give a big shout out to Raoul for being the greatest director I've ever met in my life. I've met a lot of directors. The way that you view life is so beautiful. You got me into I started watching Boondocks because of you, because I needed to like go back I needed to actually see cartoons so I can see life in a way that's animated, so I can understand it a bit more and have humor inside of me. Cellz, for being such a great friend. I appreciate you so much for that. I appreciate you for being there for Raoul in a time that was so difficult for him. I appreciate you being there for me. You have so much time, but you actually don't have a lot of time at the same time. Please, I just want to give this guy a round of applause. Yeah, I fucking love this guy. He's doing so much. He's working so fucking hard for all of us, but he's also like, he's really teaching us so much. He's been such an amazing friend to me, and he's like, I've never been on a tour before, and this is like my first time fucking ever being on a tour, so thank you so much.
You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you caring for me the way that you do. When you left, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did have a crying moment. I didn't want to tell anybody, but I did. I cried. Raoul,
I cried.
when I got to the bus station, I also fucking cried. That hug, I wanted to cry so badly after Fat Cactus. I wanted to cry so badly. So I appreciate you guys and I love you so much.
I once said to Kila, you know, that was like still 2025. I said to him, you know how Spirit and Soul, our collaborative album feels to me? It feels like I can always, if I close my eyes, I can see like a star in the far distance, which I can always just follow.
Play it on the speaker.
Can we maybe close this door? Can I close this door, yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit of peek.
Do we want that?
You're answering us if it's your place. You're like, yeah, of course, don't worry.
Yeah, you guys can take this out the way if it's fun.
You first, man.
Once it's round, but
Fuck, yeah, I can tell you that much every day trying to open this damn door.
okay, so we're gonna stand here. The conversation.
Yeah.
The party that about music. But it'd be cool, like earlier when we did it, someone walked past and
Yeah.
greeted us, like, hey,
Those kind of
see
vibes,
you,
yeah.
and like, ah. And then you had the camera, and then you start rapping.
Yeah.
I should have looked into the camera. You guys are making me awkward here. This is why I'm on this side of the camera.